What if you could understand your dog without a single word? Science shows your dog can literally read your mind, and you can learn to read theirs. When you connect with your dog and make real, intentional eye contact, your brain waves actually sync up. Oxytocin, the love hormone, floods in the both of you, and cortisol drops. That's not magic. That's intuitive bonding. And today I want to show you how to unlock it using both science and soul. For those of you who are new here, I'm Anahata Graceland, founder of Royal Frenchel, Frenchies. For over 50 years, I've lived with, bred, and studied dogs, not just as companions, but as family and soul partners. My journey has taken me from raising service dogs for my daughter during her battle with cancer to creating an award-winning breed that's now recognized for its health, longevity, and emotional intelligence. So let's start with the science. A 2015 study in Science found that mutual gazes between humans and dogs increases oxytocin in both species. What's really powerful about it is that it creates a feedback loop of trust and connection. And when you're present, really present with your dog, the heart rate and breathing can even match yours. Your brains actually synchronize. This is why your dog seems to know when you're sad, anxious, or excited. They're reading your chemistry, your energy, tiny micro expressions, and your body language. But here's the most important miss. Your dog is always waiting for you to notice them. Every tail wag, ear tilt, sigh, or lean is a message. Most of us miss these cues because we're distracted or focused on getting our dog to understand us. We don't appreciate the world of the subtle, which is where your dog lives. So how do you start reading your dog? Try this ritual. It's the 5-minute hands-on play that I've used for, over 40 years. Call your dog, sit happily, and get down on the floor or couch and sprawl out on your bed, whatever's comfortable, and make gentle eye contact. Breathe together for a moment and enjoy just being together. And then ask in your heart, what would you like today? Listen not for words, but for a feeling. Just lay back and let your mind wander. Stay interested. What part of the yard is your favorite? Which mealtime do you like best? Do you like one of my friends better than another? What is it that we do during the day that excites you? You ask these questions and you contemplate. That's the trick. It delivers your interest to your dog and it opens your mind to new thoughts and possibilities. Remember, the two of you have completely synchronized by then in your brain waves. Your brain actually starts to develop anew, and so does your dog's. The two of you are connecting on a very different level that you haven't done before. And you're actually opening a field of consciousness together that you haven't played in before. What will happen is, over time, you're going to have new synapses form in your brain, and you will start to know things that blow your mind. You're going to notice your dog responding easier to your desires, and you'll start having pretty right-on senses about what they want or need. Your dog becomes more intuitive, more expressive, and more willing to share what's really going on inside. But more than anything, you're going to begin to feel a depth of love that is extraordinary. I promise you this. You can't imagine it now, but I guarantee you it will happen. You'll grow a brain where you both just know what's happening with each other. And this generalizes to people pretty well too. I mean, your brain goes with you everywhere, right? So does its development. So your own intuitive capacity begins to expand. So I have a lot of people that I've sold dogs to over 50 plus years, right? And we call them the royal family. The royal family is always sharing these stories with me. And I have a few I want to tell you about. Because they did these processes with their dogs, things shift. I have a fellow who has migraines. Not only did they realize they got relief from their migraines, they also noticed that before the migraine came on, their dog was coming over to them, wanting to get in their lap. So they started doing it. Today, he has his dog with him 24/7. His migraines are a lot better. I have another woman who she had had surgery on her throat. She went to the bathroom, ended up getting very woozy, fainted. Her surgical site opened up and was bleeding on the floor, actually bleeding to death. And her dog came and found her, went and got family members. And then there's my situation. I have Prinzmetal's angina. It's a type of seizure where the arteries to my heart seize, and I need help pretty quick. I used to be on medication 24/7, and now my Royal Frenchels are the ones that alert me, and I usually get about 30 or 40 seconds ahead of time to take my medicine and sit down. And it's all because the 5-minute hands-on play welcomes that type of connection. I know it sounds wild. Just these few minutes a day, 6 days a week even, you're learning skills of how to love. These aren't magic tricks. They're the result of two beings showing up for each other every day with intention and love, with practicing interest in each other, giving each other attention, and learning about each other, becoming more intimate. And that intimacy pays off. So you might be thinking, but my dog doesn't do that. I'm not intuitive. Here's the truth. Every dog is capable of this bond, and every human is too. The biggest block is being distracted. We live in a world that pulls us away from presence, phones, work, stress, family needs, and we're so blooming intellectual. One breath together gets it all started. If you feel silly, that's okay. Your dog doesn't care. They're just happy that you're trying. Do this for a week, and you'll notice a change for sure. Remember, your dog is always talking. All you have to do is listen.